Kyrie Irving. Just hearing that name brings up strong opinions. Some people say he's a basketball genius, one of the most skilled players the game has ever seen. Others say he brings too much drama, too many problems, and hurts the teams he plays for. So, what's the truth? Is Kyrie a once-in-a-generation talent, or a locker room headache that no team can fully trust? In this video, we're taking a deep and honest look at Kyrie Irving's story. We'll talk about his amazing skills on the court, but also the controversies, the missed games, and what coaches, teammates, and fans really think about him. Can someone be both brilliant and difficult at the same time? Or is that just part of what makes Kyrie so unique? Let's find out together. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to G.O.A.T Report for more deep dives on sports legends. The talent is undeniable. Let's start with something we can all agree on. Kyrie Irving is incredibly talented. His ball handling is next level. Some even say he has the best handles in NBA history. He moves so smoothly, it almost looks like he's dancing with the ball. And when the game gets tough, Kyrie doesn't panic. He finds a way to score, even when defenders are all over him. Think back to the 2016 NBA Finals. Game 7, Cavs vs. Warriors. The game was tied, and the pressure was huge. Then Kyrie stepped up and hit a clutch three-pointer right over Steph Curry. That shot helped Cleveland win its first NBA championship ever. That moment made history, and it was all Kyrie. He also has a sharp basketball mind. He reads the game fast. He knows where to go, what to do, and how to make space. When Kyrie is focused, he makes the game look simple, even when it's not. The first signs of trouble. After winning the championship with LeBron James, most players would have stayed and tried to win more. But Kyrie Irving made a different choice. In 2017, he asked to be traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said he wanted to be the leader of his own team. A lot of people didn't understand it. Why would anyone want to leave LeBron, one of the greatest players ever? Kyrie explained that he wanted to grow on his own, to step out of LeBron's shadow, and prove he could lead a team himself. To some that sounded brave, but to others it felt selfish and risky. The Cavaliers ended up trading him to the Boston Celtics, and that's when things started to change. What looked like a bold move soon became the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with new challenges, both on and off the court. Boston, big promises, big problems. At first everything seemed great for Kyrie in Boston. He was playing well, the fans were excited, and he even said he wanted to stay with the Celtics for a long time. But things didn't stay that way. Soon injuries started to slow him down. And then problems in the locker room began to show. During the 2018-2019 season, the Celtics were expected to do big things. They had a strong young team full of talent. But something just didn't feel right. The team didn't seem connected. There were reports that Kyrie wasn't getting along with some of the younger players. In interviews, he made comments that raised eyebrows. He didn't seem fully happy, and the team wasn't playing like a unit. By the end of the season, the Celtics were out of the playoffs. And just like that, Kyrie was gone. What started with hope ended with disappointment. For both him and the team. Brooklyn, a super team that didn't work next. Kyrie joined the Brooklyn Nets. He teamed up with Kevin Durant, and later James Harden. On paper it looked like a dream team. 3 superstars who could take over the league. But in real life, things didn't go the way people hoped. Kyrie missed a lot of games. Some were because of injuries. Others were for personal reasons that were never fully explained. Then came the 2021-2022 season, when Kyrie chose not to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Because of health rules in New York, he wasn't allowed to play in home games. At first the team decided not to let him play at all. That choice caused a lot of noise. It became a big distraction. James Harden left the team. The chemistry just wasn't there anymore. Even though the Nets had so much talent, they never reached their full potential. What could have been a championship team slowly fell apart. The Mavericks move, a fresh start. In 2023, the Dallas Mavericks made a big move. They traded for Kyrie Irving. Fans were excited. Kyrie was now playing with Luka Doncic, one of the best young stars in the league. People hoped this new duo would help Dallas become a real title contender. But things didn't go as planned. The team started losing games. The chemistry between Kyrie and Luka wasn't clicking right away. It felt like they were still trying to figure each other out. The defense got worse, and the wins just didn't come. Fans and sports experts began asking the same old question: is Kyrie the problem? Once again, people were talking more about what was going wrong than what was going right. The trade was supposed to be a fresh start, but instead it raised more doubts about whether Kyrie could truly fit in and help a team win big. Off-court controversies. Kyrie's problems haven't just been about basketball. He's also been in the spotlight for things happening off the court. In 2020, when the NBA was playing inside the bubble during the pandemic, Kyrie questioned if the league should keep playing at all. Some people liked that he was thinking about bigger issues. Others thought he was just creating drama. Then in 2021, he chose not to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Because of that, he missed a large part of the season, especially home games in New York where strict rules were in place. In 2022, things got even more serious. Kyrie shared a link on social media to a film that had anti-Semitic content. When people asked him to explain or say sorry, he didn't do it right away. The backlash was strong. The Nets suspended him, and he lost some sponsors. He did later apologize, but the damage had already been done. All of this made many fans and reporters wonder, does Kyrie care more about making statements than helping his team win? What his teammates say. People who've played with Kyrie have very different things to say about him. Some teammates, like Kevin Durant, have always supported him. They say Kyrie is kind, works hard, and truly loves the game. To them, he's just misunderstood. They believe he's not trying to cause trouble. He just thinks and acts differently. But not everyone feels that way. Some of his old teammates from the Boston Celtics have shared that playing with Kyrie was tough. They said he didn't always lead in the right way. Sometimes his actions didn't match his words. It caused confusion and frustration in the locker room. With Kyrie, it's not simple. One day he's helping people and showing love to his team. The next, he's in the middle of some new drama. For every negative story, there's also a good one. And that's what makes it so hard to figure out who Kyrie Irving really is. The genius side of Kyrie Irving. We also need to talk about the good side of Kyrie Irving. Because it's there. Kyrie is a deep thinker. He doesn't just follow what everyone else says or does. He asks questions. He speaks up, even if people don't agree with him. Some see that as a problem, but others see it as strength. He's also helped a lot of people. During the pandemic, he gave money to families who needed it. He donated to small businesses. He supported women's basketball and even paid for WNBA players who chose to sit out. He's also given to people in his own community. These things don't always make big headlines, but they show that he cares. When you watch Kyrie talk in interviews, you see someone who is smart and thoughtful. He doesn't try to fit in. He stands by what he believes. And whether people like it or not, that takes real courage. The locker room cancer label. Why do people call Kyrie a locker room cancer? That term usually means someone who causes problems for the team. With Kyrie, it's not that he fights or doesn't try. It's the distractions, the missed games, and the unpredictable choices. It might not always be fair, but in basketball, teams need trust and stability. And with Kyrie, things often feel a bit too messy and out of control. What fans think. Fans can't seem to agree on Kyrie Irving. Some people really admire him. They love his skills and respect that he stands up for what he believes in. But others are just tired of the drama. They think he causes more problems than wins. If you look online, you'll see both sides. Some call him the most talented point guard ever. Others say he's the reason teams fall apart. Legacy. What will people remember? Kyrie Irving's story isn't over yet. When he's on the court, he's still one of the best. But his legacy is hard to figure out. Will fans remember him for his big shots and skill, or for the drama and chances lost? He still has time to change the story, maybe even win another title. But the NBA moves fast, and chances don't last forever. So, is Kyrie Irving a genius or a locker room cancer? Maybe he's both. On the court, he's a true artist. His handles, his moves, his big-time shots are unforgettable. You can't deny his talent. But off the court, things aren't always smooth. His choices, the drama and the missed games have raised real questions. Kyrie isn't simple. He's not all good or all bad. He's a mix of brilliance and mistakes, greatness and confusion. And maybe that's what makes him stand out. In a world where people want clear answers, Kyrie gives us something more real and more complicated. What do you think? Is Kyrie Irving worth the trouble, or is he misunderstood? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoy real, honest stories like this one, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to GOAT Report for more deep dives into the game's most interesting players.